We begin with the powerful words of Mother Teresa. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. This quote, these words, they hold a profound truth that we often overlook. We live in a world that glorifies grand gestures and monumental achievements. Yet it is the small acts of kindness, the tiny tokens of love, that often make the most significant difference. Let's take a moment to think about it. Imagine a day when you were feeling low and someone, maybe a friend, a family member, or even a stranger, offered you a warm smile, a kind word, or a helping hand. It was a small act, perhaps insignificant to them, but to you, it made all the difference. It lifted your spirits, gave you hope, and reminded you that you were cared for. The beauty of these small acts of kindness is that they don't require extravagant resources or extraordinary abilities. They only need a heart full of love and the willingness to extend that love to others. Think about a time when you held the door open for someone, or helped an elderly person cross the street, or just listened to a friend who needed to talk. To you, it might have been a simple act, but to them, it was a beacon of hope, a breath of relief, a moment of comfort. What these examples illustrate is that every act of kindness, no matter how small, carries a ripple effect. It may start as a tiny wave, but it has the potential to grow into a powerful current, touching lives and transforming hearts in ways we can't even begin to imagine. So let's not get caught up in the pursuit of doing great things. Instead, let's focus on doing small things with great love. Because in the end, it's not about the magnitude of our actions, but the love with which we perform them. Remember, not everyone can do great things, but everyone can do small things with great love. Mother Teresa once said, "We shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do." Let's delve into that. A smile, such a simple act, an upward curve of the lips, a sparkle in the eyes. But the impact? Oh, it's profound. It's like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, a warm hug in the midst of a cold winter, a beacon of hope in the face of despair. It's a language that transcends boundaries, a universal symbol of goodwill. Imagine this. You are walking down the street, your mind burdened with thoughts. Suddenly, a stranger passes by you and they smile. Just like that, your heart feels a little lighter. The world, a little brighter. That's the power of a single smile. A smile can uplift someone's mood in an instant. It's a small act of kindness that can make a world of difference. It's like a ripple effect. You smile at someone, they feel good, they pass it on, and the positivity spreads. It's a chain reaction of joy, triggered by a simple act of kindness. But a smile does more than just uplift moods. It fosters connection. It breaks down walls. It signals understanding. It says, "I see you, I acknowledge you." It's a silent yet powerful way of telling someone that they matter. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with negative news and stressful situations, a smile is a much-needed respite. It's a reminder that despite the chaos, there's still goodness, there's still kindness, there's still hope. So, the next time you cross paths with someone, be it a friend, a family member, a stranger, remember to smile, not just because it makes you look good, but because it does good. It's a small act with a big impact. A little gesture with enormous potential. Remember, a smile costs nothing, but it can mean everything to someone. It can change their day, even their life. So never underestimate the power of a simple smile. Mother Teresa beautifully expressed, "The most terrible poverty is loneliness and the feeling of being unloved." A profound statement, isn't it? Loneliness can indeed feel like a devastating poverty, a barren landscape devoid of warmth, companionship, that sense of belonging we all crave. It's a kind of emotional void that can be more crippling than any material deprivation. Loneliness, much like poverty, isn't always visible on the surface. It's an internal battle, a silent scream echoing within the confines of one's heart. It's an emptiness that can't be filled by material wealth or worldly possessions. It's a hunger for love, connection, a sense of belonging. And when we feel unloved, that void deepens, becomes more profound, more overwhelming. So how do we combat this loneliness? How do we fill this void? The answer lies in reaching out, in connection, in love. Reach out to others, express your feelings, share your thoughts. Connect with people around you, your family, friends, neighbors, even strangers. Step out of your comfort zone. Engage in activities you enjoy. Volunteer. Help others. These are not just ways to distract yourself from loneliness, but they also help to foster a sense of belonging, of being part of a community, of being loved and valued. Mother Teresa once said, "We cannot all do great things, but we can do small things with great love." And that is the key. Do small things with great love. Reach out with love. Connect with love. Be kind, be compassionate, be understanding. These are the antidotes to loneliness and the feeling of being unloved. Remember, you are not alone in your battle against loneliness. Everyone experiences it at some point in their lives. But also remember this: you are loved, you are valued, you matter, and you have the power to combat loneliness, to fill that void with love, connection, kindness. In the end, remember, the feeling of being unloved is far worse than any material poverty. But you have the power to change that. You have the power to fill your life with love, connection, and kindness. And that, my friends, is the richest kind of wealth. Scene script. Mother Teresa wisely said, if we really want to love, we must learn how to forgive. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates a universal truth about human relationships and personal growth. Forgiveness plays a critical role in our lives. It's an essential ingredient in the recipe of love, harmony, and peace. It's not always easy, and it certainly doesn't mean forgetting, but it's a necessary step on the path to healing and moving forward. Holding on to grudges, harboring resentment, and nurturing anger can often harm us more than the people we refuse to forgive. These negative emotions can consume our thoughts, drain our energy, and even impact our physical health. They create a barrier that prevents us from experiencing the true joy and fulfillment life has to offer. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Each grudge, each bitter memory, each unresolved conflict is like a rock in that backpack. The longer we carry it, the heavier it becomes, weighing us down, making every step more difficult. Forgiveness is the act of taking that backpack off, setting it down, and walking away. It's about freeing ourselves from the burden of past hurts. But forgiveness isn't just about us, it's also about the person we're forgiving. It's an act of compassion, understanding that people make mistakes, that people can change. It's about seeing the humanity in others, even when they've hurt us. And then there's the freedom and peace that comes with forgiveness. It's like a breath of fresh air, a weight lifted off our shoulders. It's a quiet, serene place where we can breathe, grow and thrive. It's a place where love can truly flourish. In the grand scheme of things, forgiveness isn't just about healing wounds. It's about building bridges, mending relationships, and fostering love. It's about opening our hearts to the possibilities of tomorrow rather than being chained to the hurts of yesterday. As Mother Teresa emphasized, if we want to truly love, we must learn how to forgive. As we conclude, remember Mother Teresa's powerful words, "Peace begins with a smile." We've journeyed through profound messages that emphasize the power of kindness, the impact of a single smile, the importance of dealing with loneliness, and the necessity of forgiveness. These are not disparate concepts, but rather they are interconnected threads woven into the fabric of a peaceful life. Kindness is the foundation, the root from which all other virtues grow. A single smile, a small act of kindness can ripple outwards, touching lives and spreading peace. Loneliness, a universal human experience, can be mitigated through kindness to oneself and others. And forgiveness, the act of releasing resentment and anger, is the key to maintaining inner peace. These lessons, these pearls of wisdom from Mother Teresa, are not just quotes to be remembered, they are principles to live by. Carry these lessons from Mother Teresa with you, and remember, your peace begins with a